Hi everybody! My name is Clio, and today I have a very special story to read with you. It's a classic. It's called Love You Forever by Robert Munsch. There we go. Love You Forever. It's all about this little boy and his mom and how much they love each other. Is there someone in your life who's your caregiver that loves you very much? Who can you think of in your life who's your caregiver and loves you very much? Maybe your parent, maybe your nanny, maybe your teacher. Who? Yeah. They're like the mom in this story, and you are like the baby boy, being loved and loving back. So let's see what happens in this story. Open up and find the first page. There we go. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." That's a very beautiful song that she has for him. I know when I was little, my mom always sang, "You are my sunshine" to me. She would sing, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away." That was the song she sang to me a lot when I was little. And this mom has a different song for her baby. Do you know a song that your parents or caregivers sing to you? Maybe before bed? Very nice, very nice. The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old. Two years old. He's 2 years old. And he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves, and he pulled all the food out of the fridge, and he took his mother's wash and he flushed it down the toilet. Uh-oh. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." Uh-oh, look at the big mess in the bathroom that the little boy made. Uh-oh, he's gonna have to help clean that up, right? Yeah, I think so. But at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room and crawled across the floor. Oh, look at this sneaky mummy crawling across the floor. And she looked up over the side of his bed. And if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." What happened? That's the little boy. He's not 2 years old anymore, is he? How old do you think? Maybe 100? No, not 100. Let's find out. The little boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. And he never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to a zoo. To a zoo? to go live with whatever animals are at the zoo. Maybe an elephant, maybe a tiger, maybe a beaver. I don't know what kind of zoo it is. Maybe fish. I don't know. She's gonna sell him to the zoo. Uh-oh. And look at all the mess again. I see muddy footprints. He forgot to take his shoes off. I see handprints. He forgot to wash his hands after coming inside. Silly boy. But at night, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room and crawled across the floor to the side of the bed. And if he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and she rocked him back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew and he grew until he was a teenager. And he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. Sometimes the mother felt like she was in a zoo. Now instead of selling him to the zoo, she's in a zoo. Her house is so crazy. She feels like there's wild animals living in her house. But it's just her son and his friends. But at nighttime, when the teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that great big boy and she rocked him back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The teenager grew. He grew and he grew and he grew, just like you will one day. He grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. There he is, moving all his stuff out of his family home to his own home. But sometimes, on dark nights, the mother got into her car and she drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened his bedroom window and crawled across the floor and looked up over the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and she rocked him back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. See, he's a grown-up now, and his mom, she has gray hair now and glasses. She's much older, but he's still her baby. Even when you're a grown-up, you will be your caregiver's baby still. They will remember you as a baby, and they will love you like when you were a baby. Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older, and one day she called her son and said, You'd better come see me because I'm very old and sick. She's not feeling well at all. She's feeling very sick. She says, You should come see me because I'm not feeling well. So her son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. But she couldn't finish because she was too old and too sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And he sang this song. I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. And there they are together in their rocking chair. Now he's holding her. When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Just like he was his mom's baby, always. Now he has his own baby and can sing the song to her. And maybe she'll grow up and sing the song to him one day. And to her own babies if she has them. And that's the end, my lovelies. That's the very, very end of Love You Forever. Remember to tell the people in your life that you love them very, very much. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.